Greetings, everyone. Hey, how you doing? It's Matt Sella. Today, we are doing a little bit of a catch-up video review on something that was actually brought to my attention recently. You see, I was doing a review for an anime by Studio Trigger called BNA because I said, wow, not much going on. But someone was kind enough to remind me, and that special someone, special shout out for you, Peter. I believe that's the name of this guy. Thank you so much for reminding me. Apparently, The Owl House has resumed, and it aired its first episode last Saturday. So I am here to talk about it, give my general thoughts and opinions on it, and but I can't forget, I got a special friend who has returned from the dead to give his opinion on this episode as well. Joined with me via satellite radio, it's our good friend Marc. How you doing out there, Marc?
Hello, all you wonderful viewers out there in the interwebs. It's such a pleasure to be back.
Oh dear, what have I done? What have I brought back?
Oh no, just me probably.
Before we begin, folks, quick reminders. I did a review recently of the Studio Trigger BNA I mentioned earlier before. I highly recommend you check out that review. Don't worry, it's non-spoilers. And also, if you want audio only of these reviews, they usually go up a little bit sooner than the videos. Check out my Spotify channel. All episodes are free. Links in the description below. Enough beating around the bush. Marc, why don't you let the fine folks know what is Season 1, Episode 11, dubbed Sense and Insensitivity, all about?
Well, Matt, it's a book fair, which means Ida's out of here. Fortunately for us, Luz and King are off to become writers because we all know good collaborative projects with friends always turn out perfectly. If high school or any school or anything in life has taught us anything. Not to be outdone, though, Ida has her own little adventure when she finds out Lilith is looking to find a plant that should give eternal youth to the Emperor, and hilarity ensues from there, as we all suspect there's probably a 50% chance it's a trap. Along the way, though, King and Luz learn about the horrors of crunch time, betrayal, and the hard truths of legal contracts when it comes to the creative work environment. Matt, did you have any thoughts about this return to the Owl House?
I'll tell you what, though, watching Song of the Sea and BNA, they got like some serious life lessons and like social commentary included there. I'm kind of glad to return to a show that's just pure adventure and just pure fun. And I honestly had a really good time with this. Like, I thought the pacing of the episode was really well done. I like the little montage segments and like the collaborative process of Luz and King trying to like come up with a story, and you got like two clashing interests when it comes to narrative storytelling. Like Luz, she wants to tell some romantic and blissful type adventures, whereas King, on the other hand, he just wants to do violence and domination. So it was fun to see that dynamic and have it clash so much. And then we got this other character coming in, the publisher, who is a three-eyed lizard man who could read really fast, which I actually thought was kind of funny.
Always lizard men.
They're so sneaky, and I'm a snake too. But yeah, no, I just thought it was a really good return to form, as you said, Marc, to the world of the Boiling Isles. So yeah, I overall really enjoyed this episode. The only gripe I had, and it's mostly a nitpick, is in the third and final act when King finally learns what he did was wrong, and he had to admit his faults to Luz in the confinement that they were in. While narratively speaking, I agree with what that was supposed to be, and I don't blame the voice actor for King for this, but I felt like the dialogue writing itself was a little too cut and dry, and I felt like his apology could have felt a little bit more natural. But I understand this is a single episode. We kind of have to pick up the pace. I respect that. But again, that's just a nitpick. That's really the only thing I got kind of chipping away at this episode. But overall, I still had fun watching it.
And you also liked the dynamic we had with Ida and Lilith in this episode as they go on their little side quest, right? Just how their relationship is playing out as sisters and, potential quote-unquote adversaries.
I can't speak on your behalf, Marc, but I do recall in the past when it comes to this episode that we often question whether the B plot was really worth it or not, but it has been brought to our attention that sometimes the B plot tells more of the overall narrative of this show than maybe the A plot, and I felt like that little race to get the flower between Ida and Lilith actually had some pretty good payoff, because for a while, and I admit it's been a while since I've seen these episodes or the past ones, but I'm kind of glad we got a little bit more of that sisterly love dynamic going on between the two, and it wasn't straight up adversarial. And so we kind of get a glimpse of like how they want to kind of help each other, but in their own way, and they might not always agree. And I don't know, I kind of like that stuff. I liked how it opens the doors to different narrative possibilities. series. And I thought it had a good payoff, and I definitely think they're going to explore that more as the season goes on.
No, I totally agree. It was really, really fun. Great to see. I don't want to sell it short because I feel like you kind of took the words out of my mouth, but it was great. This episode was also great. But yeah, no, it's just the weirdest thing is I just enjoyed being back. It was a fun ride. I really don't feel like there's nothing to pick apart really good or bad. It was just a real fun, great ride. I hope everyone watching enjoyed the episode and maybe can put some words better to it than I can at the moment. Clearly, I'm rusty since I haven't been on the show for a while. But yeah, a great time. Glad to have Owl House back. Something to watch.
And I wish Disney marketed this return a little bit better because, gosh dang it, I had to learn from a comment section on a video that I reviewed of something completely different. Disney, get your poo together. Well, you heard our opinion, but now we want to hear yours. Let us know in the comment section below, what did you think of Season 1, Episode 11, the episode called Sense and Insensitivity? Did you like it? Did you not like it? Share your thoughts. Join the conversation. Be sure to like, share, subscribe, ring that bell to be notified when new videos drop. And if you want to support me directly, please consider going to my Patreon or do a one-time donation at my Streamlabs. Links are in the description below. This is Matt Sella.
And this is Mark.
Thanking you all for tuning in.